Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. This is Sadia.
And I'm Keith. Master speaking on the phone.
In our last lesson, Lesson 28, you learned about sightseeing in New York.
And you also learned how to express potential using the verbs can and to be able.
You also learned tag questions.
In this lesson, you will learn how to leave a message and navigate voicemail.
This conversation takes place on the telephone.
And this is not really a conversation, I guess, but Zoe is hearing the voicemail bot and the voice of Zoe's coworker, Tom. Let's listen to the conversation.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach is out of the service area. Connecting to the voice mailbox of
Tom.
Please leave a message after the beep.
Hi, Tom. This is Zoe. Thank you again for everything. Thanks to you, the trip was great. It was great to meet you. I'll send mail from Cape Town. Goodbye. Don't forget to email me.
Press pound to send this message. Press 1 to re-record. Thank you. Your message was sent.
One more time, slowly.
I'm sorry. The person you are trying to reach is out of the service area. Connecting to the voice mailbox of
Tom.
Please leave a message after the beep.
Hi, Tom. This is Zoe. Thank you again for everything. Thanks to you, the trip was great. It was great to meet you. I'll send mail from Cape Town. Goodbye. Don't forget to email me.
Press pound to send this message. Press 1 to re-record. Thank you. Your message was sent.
So, it sounds like Zoe is leaving a voicemail.
He is, and it's for his colleague and now I guess his friend, Tom.
Zoe is pretty good with the voicemail prompts, right? The instructions.
Yeah, he is. But you know what? They're pretty clear, I think.
Yeah, that's true. Also, I think maybe voicemail instructions are pretty similar all over the world. So we'll take a look at the instructions that Zoe follows in a little bit.
But first, let's take a look at the vocabulary. Let's take a look at the vocabulary for this lesson.
To connect.
To connect.
To become joined.
To connect.
To connect.
Voicemail.
Voicemail.
A virtual mailbox for telephone voice messages. A message left in said box.
Voicemail.
Voicemail.
Message.
Message.
Communication in writing or speech.
Message.
Message.
Beep.
Beep.
A short, high-pitched sound.
Beep.
Beep.
To send.
To send.
To cause to go, to deliver.
To send.
To send.
Mail.
Mail.
Material sent by air, land, or sea using the postal system.
Mail.
Mail.
U.S.
U.S.
United States.
U.S.
U.S.
To press.
To press.
To apply pressure, usually using the fingers.
To press.
To press.
Pound.
Pound.
A unit of weight measurement. The hash symbol.
Pound.
Pound.
To re-record.
To re-record.
To record again.
To re-record.
To re-record.
To reach.
To reach.
To stretch for. To connect to.
To reach.
To reach.
Phone.
Phone.
Telephone.
Phone.
Phone.
Outside.
Outside.
Not inside, beyond a certain boundary or line.
Outside.
Outside.
Range.
Range.
A limited area. The space included. Scope.
Range.
Range.
Turned.
Turned.
Switched.
Turned.
Turned.
Off.
Off.
Not on. Not ready for use.
Off.
Off. Let's take a deeper look at some of the words and phrases from this lesson.
The first phrase we'll look at is connecting to the voice mailbox of Tom.
Sadia, you sound like a voice message. Well, sometimes when you phone someone, when you call someone, the call is automatically picked up and sent to the voice mailbox of the person you're trying to reach.
And this happens to Zoe when he tries to call Tom. The phone is automatically picked up, and an automated or a computerized voice says, connecting to the voice mailbox of Tom.
The automated voice is letting Zoe know that he's being connected to the voice mailbox of Tom.
Okay, what's next?
Next is, please leave a message after the beep. The voice mailbox voice instructs Zoe to leave a message after the beep.
The beep is the short, high-pitched sound you often hear on an answering machine, the beep. Or maybe you'll hear it on a microwave or some other appliance. Yeah. Next is thanks to you. Can you explain this one, Keith?
Sure. Thanks to you is an expression of gratitude said when the speaker believes that something would not have happened without the kindness or help of the person he's speaking to.
So Zoe says to Tom, thanks to you, the trip was great, which also means without you, the trip would not have been so great. Or I owe my great trip to you.
Okay, Sadia, what's next?
Next is I'll send mail from Cape Town. Zoe tells Tom that he'll send mail from Cape Town.
What Zoe means is that he'll send Tom a letter once he gets back to Cape Town.
He might also mean that he'll email Tom once he gets back to Cape Town.
Oh, that's true too, and probably a lot cheaper.
Definitely, and faster. And speaking of mail, Zoe also says, don't forget to mail me.
That's right, he does say that. Zoe uses an imperative to remind Tom to send him a letter or an email.
Next is press pound to send this message. Press 1 to re-record. He's leaving a voicemail, Zoe is, right?
And the voice prompt tells Zoe to press pound to send this message. The pound key is the hash key, which is also known in American English as the number symbol.
So if he wants to send his message, Zoe should press the hash key.
Yep, and the prompt also says press 1 to re-record.
Which means that if Zoe wants to record a new message to send instead of the one he's already left, he should press number 1 on the telephone keypad. The focus points of this lesson are review of the present progressive tense
and review of the simple past tense.
Let's start with the present progressive tense.
Okay, I'm sure our listeners remember the present progressive.
It's formed by combining the verb to be with the present participle or the ing form of a verb.
For example, he is plus laughing or he is laughing.
They are plus running or they are running. The present progressive tense is used in 3 cases. First, to describe what's happening now. For example, right now I'm reading a book.
And the present progressive tense is also used to describe actions occurring over a period of time, which includes the present now. For example, I'm working at a clothing store these days.
Finally, the present progressive is also used to describe what will happen in the future. For example, tomorrow I'll be speaking at a university.
So in the dialogue, the voice mailbox says, the person you are trying to reach is out of the service area.
Yes, at the time of the phone call, Zoe is trying to reach Tom.
And right now we are moving on to the simple past tense.
We are moving on. Simple past tense. In the dialogue, Zoe leaves a message for Tom saying, the trip was great.
That's right. Zoe has reached the end of his American journey, so the trip is now complete. It's in the past. And now that's the simple past.
So the simple past tense is also used in 3 cases. First, to describe an action that happened at a specific time in the past. For example, Zoe traveled to New York last month.
The simple past tense is also used to describe a completed action. For example, Zoe met with Michelle again.
Finally, the simple past tense is also used to describe a past status. For example, Zoe was happy during his time in New York.
And that reminds me, we should review the simple past tense of the irregular verb to be.
Good idea. Singular, I was, you were, he, she, or it was.
And the plural, we were, you were, they were.
The verb to be is irregular. For regular verbs, the simple past tense is formed, as you know, by adding ed to the base forms.
Right, so walk becomes walked.
Yes, and listen becomes listened. For irregular verbs other than the verb to be, there are 3 ways that the simple past tense could be formed. Some irregular verbs don't change at all. For example, cut in the simple past tense is cut, and hit is hit.
Yeah, and some simply change the vowel, like sit, the past tense is sat. Get, the simple past tense is got.
Finally, others change completely. For example, bring becomes brought.
Of course, there's many irregular verbs in English.
And you'll learn more about them and all their forms as you improve.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, thanks for listening.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach is out of the service area. Connecting to the voice mailbox of...
Tom.
Please leave a message after the beep.
Hi, Tom. This is Zoe. Thank you again for everything. Thanks to you, the trip was great. It was great to meet you. I'll send mail from Cape Town. Goodbye. Don't forget to email me.
Press pound to send this message. Press 1 to re-record. Thank you. Your message was sent.